Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are back with the 2022 Can-Am Ryker Rally series. This is going to be the 5th episode of the series where we got KP's Ryker Rally newly acquired. We've been through it already. We've had first look was pretty much the first episode. We did first mods and then first ride. Even had like a little episode where we just talked specifically about his windshield that we were getting a lot of questions about. But this episode will be about my top 5 favorite things about this 2022 Ryker Rally. I've been on it. We've had the full look around with it. I've asked KB questions on it, and this is what I've come up with, my personal preferences for you guys. Through mouse Moto. Back with Kevin Brown's 2022 Can-Am Ryker Rally. We discussed about it. We were like, dude, you've had it for a while since the last video. What are some of the things that you've liked about it so far? You know, he liked it from the beginning, coming from the 2021 600 and then now jumping to this 900 Rally, being the 2022 with all these cool little things, and that's what we're going to talk about. I just wrote it. You know, there's a video on that. You know, I've been on Ryker before, so not a whole lot to talk about, but there are some of the features that are the upgrades of the 2022 model of the Rally. So I want to talk about some of my favorite things that I did get out of it and that I do like. So I'm going to go off the dome on this one. I didn't write anything down. I want to give you some of the top things that I like about coming from owning a Ryker already myself, 2019 600, and just now riding finally a 2022 model. And on top of that, it's the Rally edition of it. You know, in the videos, Kevin Brown. So what's up, man? Here's one of the main things I wanted to see, and the main thing, number one, that I liked about it, and that is the seat. So they've had comfort seats before. Yo, what does that mean? What's going on here? How is this any different? I'm not going to pretend to understand the way the construction or anything is, but it's probably safe to say this is already just thicker, period. Look how much higher it sits. I think on my stock it probably cuts off right here. My stock seat on my 600 is not a comfort seat, that's for sure, but I've seen and been on many times the comfort seat. Other Kevin has his Kev dog, Kevin the Menace, has a comfort seat, and it just seems like even thinner than the stock after sitting on it for a while. This one, the lip seems like more support than more of something that gets in your way, at least when, you know, the little bit that I've wrote it in the last video. The material itself is also great. It actually has a cover, you know, unlike the regular stock seat. Just one piece of like weird foam on it. So great already. Can't tell you anything about it on a long ride, but I can already say it's not only better than stock, but I would way rather give this comfort seat a shot before I'd give the last OEM Can-Am comfort seat that was like $300. This would see, and that's why I've never even tried it, never upgraded. I just been putting different things on my seat, like the wild ass air cushion, which would be the same as the Airhawks if you guys have those or have seen them, or you know, anything that has air in it. I'm sure just some will last longer than others. And then I do the purple seat cushion on mine. But this was awesome for what I rode on. Also the number two that I got the most out of it, that I like the most so far, is going to be the suspension. So you're getting an upgraded suspension on this Rally 22 model. I rode on it with 2, which is something that Kevin Brown says he does when he's riding by himself. I did 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and then he wanted to show me the difference, which was the 4. So the 2 was a good firm ride for me. It felt great. I have Elka Stage 3 on the front of my Ryker, and I thought this was awesome. Like I said, I didn't really take it. You saw the video. I didn't go crazy on it or anything. Just trying to get a good base model of the suspension and the seat, and then the handlebars too. And I think that's what we got. And these are the things that I liked about it. Seat, suspension was great. Being able to adjust it, noticed a big difference on the way. There was way much more give. I was kind of going back and forth when I was going hard on it. So it's definitely doing the work. The third thing I would say is the bar. So It was one of the things that I was really excited about, and still my favorite upgrade on my 600 was switching out the bars. I went from the stock was like way down here. This is an upgrade through Can-Am. I don't know what they specifically call these bars, but it came with his Rally, and they're a little bit higher. They got a different direction going on maybe on it. But when I got on it on my first ride on this, it wasn't something that stood out to me major, which means that it's not that bad, because I have ATV highs on mine that are like, bam, those ProTapers. You've seen them on the Banana before, and these didn't really stand out so much, because when I swap Rykers with somebody else and they have the stock bars, I go, whoa. As soon as I get on it, I notice how far I'm reaching, how low I have to get compared to mine, and these didn't stand out as much. So it seems like they're just enough to be high. So that would be number 3 for sure. And then we're just gonna have to go to the pegs, because I'm not into floorboards. My number 4 top thing I like about the 2022 model Rally is what we're talking about here, but you can get these options for the other models. It's just that they're going to be coming on this one, the Rally Edition, are these pegs, because I want to get into floorboards. I think it's cool, but I really am all about setting my foot at a certain angle on here a certain way, and maybe that's because I've been rolling with those stock pegs for the 2 years that I've had, and I'm just used to it. I don't know, but we're just talking about my personal preference. All of these things are my personal preference through my experiences, and that's the way I like to have my foot, just sitting at an angle like this. And a lot of people want to have their foot back here resting on a pad, and then kind of coming up here like on a floorboard, and then coming up here. I like having it sitting at an angle. That's the way I'm comfortable, and you can still get away with this. And also it has more surface area if you did want to stretch out. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to try to see if I guess you would need this whole unit for me to upgrade on my Ryker, but I'm thinking that that's going to be a must for me. So that's definitely going to be a number 4. And then we're going to go just compare to stock. One of the things I like about this new model, the 2022, is going to be this exhaust. And like I said, this is compared to stock, and that's what makes it so hard for me. This is way better looking, maybe sounding. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie, because I haven't had a stock exhaust on my Ryker in so long. I've had like 5 different aftermarket that I'm way happier with. This would be a drag for me, because I wouldn't know what to do, because you're paying for it, you have it, it's got carbon fiber, you know that I like that, and I like the way the tip is and everything. I'd like to know how much it weighs. That's one thing. Let's see if I can get a good view underneath it there. I'd really like to know how much it weighs, because that would help me want to make the decision that I got to get rid of it, and I got to get an aftermarket, even though this is probably going to happen, because you know me and aftermarket exhaust and the style of them. But it is cool. They're making like an effort to give you some type of option, and I think that's what it is. I've said it before, they're coming out with these different things that just kind of what the third-party companies have been doing this whole time, but it's a way they can just go ahead and get you for them from the start. And a lot of people are looking for that. They don't want to do all these throw mouse Moto garage things and replace this and that. They just want to come. They just want to buy it, dude. Kevin, he's been through before. Kevin Brown, he's done this and that, and so it's got to be a cool thing for him just to buy it, that way and do it. So this is way better than the stock exhaust. So he's, he'll run with it, dude. If you don't plan on changing anything out. But I definitely wouldn't pay for that part of it or do that unless you really plan on keeping it, because that would be a miss. Getting rid of the regular stock exhaust, that's no thing at all. You can't even really give those things away after you removed it. That would be a different case for sure. As far as the sound and stuff goes, it sounded cool. Like, I don't know, I don't want to lie. I do like the aftermarket exhaust better that they come out with, the third-party people. So cool on that. But man, I would say that's pretty much it. I mean, there's other little features you've seen before. I know a lot of people want to talk about the, this bar. We've talked about it on the very first video when Kevin Brown first bought it. it's cool. It's cool that they got it. You know, I could technically add that as my sixth thing because it does come with it. I can't knock Can-Am for trying to come out with more types of protection on the front, and they're offering that with this. And then, you know, a lot of people are like, yeah, but we'll look at it, dude. It's not even all metal. I mean, it's, if you get your hand back over here, all of this is one piece right here of the metal. So there's metal behind it here, here, of course here, and then down here where it mounts. So really, if you took all the plastic off, you're just losing the cover across here because it's behind there, but you are losing everything here off to the side, everything here, and then off to the side. But is that still gonna yeah, dog, that's gonna protect. I'm not trying to stick up for Can-Am, but dude, it comes with it, man. You know, a lot of people are like, they want to talk about it. Like, I think the only people that can talk about it are the people that have that legit one from Sling Mods where it does come all the way and it's all metal. If you don't have anything, then bro, this is doing better than whatever you have, because you have nothing. And if you don't know anyone who's hit a possum or armadillo or whatever, and not only do you have to pay the $500 for like the radiator and all this stuff, but who says they even have radiators right now? Who says they have them in stock? Or they're not on, you know, they're on back order and all these things, and your Ryker's not going to be in the shop for the next 4 months or whatever. Nah, I'll take one of these things, dude. If y'all don't want to, y'all let me know, dude. 'Cause I'll take it, because it really, like I said, the main protection's from here to here. Anything else, you know, get you like a grill guard in there. RLS makes some really cool ones. They have like this honeycomb shape, and then they're aluminum, so they're not going to rust or anything like that. And then, you know, the weight and whatever, but I don't think that's a big deal. I'm just thinking, like, I say those because I'm not trying to do rust. You know, you already have to do rust when you get a Ryker, so aluminum is awesome. And then the shape, dude, when you do it with the colors, I have mine, it's blue with the honeycomb cuts. Way cool. Get you one of those and you can still rock this thing. Of course, you're always going to do better. We've talked about before, even on the last video, metal is better. I'm not going to lie, but I'll take any type of help I can get on the front. So, not exactly my favorite thing about it, but I do want to explain that a lot of people knocking them out there, but in comparison to the all metal one, oh yeah, man, you get that one, dude. But I'll rock that one too. But man, way too cool. I definitely appreciate Kevin Brown for letting me ride it and be able to share some of these things with you guys. Everything else you see and the stuff I like, they're on other Rykers. I'm just trying to get specifically the 2022 and what they came across here. And you probably want me to say it, and it would be like, you know, a thing for people to talk about the cruise control or whatever. But you know what? It wouldn't be true, because I could care less, really, dude. You know me. Is it cool? Would I use it if I had it? Yeah. But man, the seats, suspension, the way that they're giving them to you, them really trying with the exhaust makes it cool. The foot pegs and the handlebars. So those are all like my top things. I'm cool with all of those. I'm glad some improvements and stuff have been made in the 2022, and I'm glad that they're trying to come up with some more stuff and look out for us to try to limit the stuff that we need to do. It's a drag buying stuff, and then like there's all this stuff you have to do as soon as you get it. So I know a lot of people want an option like this, so it's cool. You can still do it the other way. You can go get that 600 or that Sport. That Sport's got some cool wheels on it. Don't be fooled by these wheels. These are the PPA ones. They are not the ones that come stock, so don't be like, dang, they look like that now. No, they do not. That is a special Kevin Brown bought for his rally, and it's the PPA wheels. Too cool. Got the all black on the Pepe Le Pew. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll try to get some more stuff if I come up with anything else. If you have any more questions about the 2022 model, Kevin is around, Kevin Brown, and we can talk about some more stuff. Or if you wanted to try anything out on it or whatever. And who knows, the way Kevin Brown is, he could just like have it looking like a whole another Ryker the next time we see it. I don't know what he's gonna do, or have a whole new look to it. Thanks for watching, guys.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Thrill Mouse Moto. I was paid to say this since Barry said he felt kind of weird asking. He also wanted me to say Baja Blast slams and yeah dog, Thrill Mouse Moto.